Right, hello and welcome back to Grimsby to Glory. This is episode 16 and this one is the awards episode before we drive into season 2. Now, I am going to run through the awards first and then I'm going to run through the squad and how everyone performed. Then I might do, depending on how long that's obviously taking me, it might take me a while. Then I'll probably run into top goal scorers of the whole league and all that sort of stuff, and then a bit of transfers. Who knows really? I'm doing this off the cuff because why not? You know, I'm here, let's do it. But let's get into the awards, which I have, to be fair, planned out a bit. And the first award we're going for is the most appearances by a player. And that is going to go to Luke Hendry, as you can see on the right there. Which realistically is no surprise. He played 45 games in the league. Only missed one, and that was due to injury. He was the only right back we've got, and realistically I should probably bring in another. But Luke Hendry is the fella with the most appearances for the team. Not bad, and a decent solid right back, to be fair. Next up we have the Golden Boot, and of course that's going to only one man, and that is Esteban Oliveira. As you can see there, he got 26 in the league, 2 in the Carabao Cup, 1 in the Leeds.com trophy, 2 in the playoffs, and he didn't actually score in the FA Cup, surprisingly. But that 26 in the league from 37 games is an unbelievable return from an 18-year-old. And I can't really say anything much more than that. An unreal striker, one I am so looking forward to using for the rest of the series. This fella should be hitting 80 minimum potential. And I can't wait to get into League One with him, and hopefully he rips it up in there as well. Next we're going with the most assists, or our assist king. And that is also Esteban Oliveira. I don't know why we're surprised, but he did just nick it at the end during the playoffs. He got 5 in the league, not too bad, 1 in the FA Cup and then 3 in the playoffs, and that nicked it for him, to be fair. We were apparently not the most creative of teams, with only 9 assists being our top. No one actually reached double figures, obviously, but the assists were spread out in the 8s and in the 7s, which you'll see later on. Now we're going to move to our next one, which is most improved player of the year, and that is going to go to Ollie Battersby. 18-year-old keeper, started at 50 overall, and picks it up to a 61 with a massive 11 change. That's huge. And you know what? He can't start ahead of McKeown, but he can start getting a bit more game time, maybe in the cups and all that. But McKeown is obviously an unbelievable keeper that I won't be dislodging until he retires, probably. Alright then, our second last award is our young player of the season, and there's no one else realistically this can go to. It can only go to Oliveira. The man has had such an amazing season. He's had good growth, +7. All of his stats are amazing. He's scored the most goals of the season. He got the most assists for the season. Like, there's just no one else young player of the season could go to. I've had a few young players that have done alright, to be fair. Thomas came on in the second half of the season, did well. Battersby did well when he played and obviously grew the most. But all round, in 47 appearances, 31 goals and 9 assists, it's not really going to be topped. Except by one player. And that one player is James McKeown. There is absolutely no one else who I can give player of the season to. An absolutely outstanding season from a goalkeeper. Saved us too many times to count, realistically. Way too many times to count. And I love him. I absolutely love the man with all my heart. Irish as well, which just so helps. And just feels close to home. What a player. What a man. Do you know what? I'm glad he's my club captain. Pollock may have to wait even though he's got the leadership trait. But unbelievable from McKeown. Can't wait to keep using him in League One. Hopefully he just keeps up his standards. Okay then, after all the awards have been given out, I think now is the time to just run through the squad and see how the rest of the team did and how they backed up. So obviously we've seen McKeown, he got 21 clean sheets, 17 of those in the league. Pretty good, to be fair. Obviously he had literally just won Player of the Year, or Player of the Season. Russell, down 2 ratings, 37 years old. I'm not using him. Battersby, as we saw, grow 11 times, played 9 games, kept 1 clean sheet though, and that was in the Leeds.com trophy. But I mean, he only played 9 games, there's not really much you can do. Glennon, he was a starting left back, he grew 3 times. I didn't personally click with him. He didn't do too well. But yeah, I mean, solid player, decent player, but I don't think I'll be bringing him back from his loan. Garmston only grew once. A bit of pace about him really. Probably could have used him a bit more, but I'm probably going to be looking to bring in a left back. As you've seen. Waterfall, solid at the back for us. Chopped and changed, but made a good few last sticks tackles when we needed them. Pollock grew 9 overall. Look at him now. He's got the leadership trait. The man's only 18 years old. I don't think that we're going to ever have a better centre back than him. He's going to grow through the years. Ludwig Ehrman, as you can see there, he only played 6 times. He filled in when I needed him. He grew 2 overall, which isn't too bad, but he didn't really do much when he was on the pitch. Harry Davis, again, only played 17 times. You could see I played Waterfall and Pollock quite a bit, but Davis was good when he came in and he did a good job, to be fair, filling in for Waterfall. Luke Hendry, as you can see, got the most appearances. Not much I can say about that. Absolutely solid player. Loved him. Josh Benson grew 2 overall. Good solid CDM, can strike a ball, as you can see, got 5 goals and 8 assists. He was actually second in the assists. 40 games, I was very happy with him, and I'm thinking I'm going to bring him back if I can. That's obviously provided Burnley let him come back. Hessenhaler, again, same vein as Benson, but exactly what I was looking for. 5 goals, 7 assists. Perfect. Him and Benson are going to be a great partnership, I hope. Hewitt did a job coming on, did a job in right back when needed. So I was very pleased with him, and especially with those 2 goals and 4 assists when most of the time he came off the bench. Starbuck didn't play. Curran didn't play. Clifton grew twice, age 22, so not too bad. Definitely going to keep him around, which is why I'm not planning really on buying a centre mid, because I don't think I need one. I've got Hessenhaler, Benson, Hewitt, Clifton, 4 strong centre mids, I believe. So I'm not going to probably buy anymore. Whitehouse then. I don't like him, didn't play well for me, but when he came on he scored that great goal against Stevenage to win us the game in the 4-3. Yeah, I can't complain. If I get offers for him, maybe I'll sell him, but as of now, probably going to keep him. Tilly, a player I like using, 22 years old, centre attacking midfielder. I did have to buy one, but a solid player, 4 goals, 7 assists, 28 games. It's really not bad, is it? Can't complain. And then Charles Cook, our signing in January, has already grown 3 overall. He scored 5 goals, got 2 assists in his 20 games that he played. An absolutely inspired signing. I'm very happy with him. He'll come on and hopefully push on in League One, which, to be fair, is where we signed him from. This is where Gillingham play, so I'll be expecting something good from him next year. Very, very good signing. Thank you, Gary, once more. I've said that like 6 times. Elliot Grandin, I don't like him. Old, slow, can't pass, can't shoot. Get out of the club. Hoping to sell it. I actually have sold him. I say hoping to. Have sold him. He's leaving. We rejoice. Marcus Davis. The first youth academy product that came back from my scouting, and I needed a winger at the time. The man is 47 overall and has grown 3 times. I'm going to keep him around purely for the absolute meme of it. He's hilarious, and he's alright when he plays on the pitch, you know. I reckon I can get him to like a 55 overall, and he'll be decent. He's only 17 to be fair. We'll give him a bit of a chance, see how he does really. Akeem Rose, a revelation to be fair. Didn't think he was going to be as good as he was. 5 goals and 8 assists, sort of dropped off towards the end of the season. Well, in the second half to be fair, he dropped off quite a bit. But as you can see, that's joint second in assists with 8. And I like him a lot, and I plan on using him a lot. He's one of my starting wingers. He's got a lot of pace about him, and he's got a good strike on him when he gets a chance. So hopefully he gets a few more goals next year and pushes on and increases that overall. Charles Vernham, another left winger, with 9 goals and 5 assists. A very good return, but I would have liked to have seen double figures from him. But still impressed. There's not much I can really say about him. I was impressed with him. I'm happy with him. Only thing I can say really is I hope his overall would have grown a little bit more. But maybe had I played him a bit more often. I mean, he played 45 games to be fair, but we'll see. We'll see. We're going to keep him anyway, of course. Callum Thomas, someone who we've just updated his look because he scored his first goal and scored his second goal against Walsall in that battering we gave them for 6-0. Gone up 3 overalls in the 9 games he's played. 2 goals, 3 assists. Impact player. Someone I'll be definitely using a lot more in League One. He's also got cam, right mid and centre mid, so can fill in all over the midfield, which is going to be very, very handy should we pick up injuries. Wes Burns, our first signing, and he's had an okay season. 6 goals, 4 assists in 29 games. Isn't the worst you could possibly see. It's not great. I was expecting a bit more. He's now 65 overall, which does make him our highest overall winger. But I can't really complain. Realistically, he was my signing, came from Fleetwood. Maybe League 1 is where he belongs and League 2 just wasn't enough of a challenge and he didn't apply himself. I don't really know. We might be giving him a few more games. He did have a good couple of months out injured, I will say that as well, to be fair. So, hopefully a better next season is what we want. Billy Clark then. My starting striker until Oliveira came in. 9 goals, 8 assists. Not bad. Really would have liked double figures, but I am happy with him, to be fair. Is he... Yeah, I mean, look, I'm obviously looking for another striker because he's 32. He'll be retiring, not this season, probably next season. But, yeah, he was okay, I suppose. Not much to say about Billy Clark, to be fair. Oliveira. I'm not going to go into the big spiel I went in for his awards. He won 3 of them. There was only 6. He won half the awards, man. The man won half the awards. He's 18. Going to be a future star, obviously. Jordan Cook didn't play. James Hansen, hate him. Can't move, too tall, can't even head even though he's that tight. In real life, I'm sure he's a good player and I honestly do think he is. But for us, absolutely dead. Matt Green, despite his age, 7 goals, 3 assists in only 18 games is very, very good. And I was very happy bringing him on when I needed a goal sometimes. Especially that Stevenage game, did very well. Not much else to say about him really. Did alright. And that's everyone in the squad, to be fair. We've run through all of them there and I think it's a good solid squad. I'm going to look to get rid of Hansen probably. I'm going to look to get rid of... Do you know what? No one else really. I'm just looking to bring in more strength. I want a right back, left back definitely. A striker that's going to rival. So maybe if I can get rid of Hansen, I might have to sacrifice Billy Clark or Green. Although they're old, so they'll probably just retire next year anyway. Another reason I need a striker. So I'm pretty happy with the squad, to be fair. There's no one else I really think I need to bring in. But all I am now going to check is, I've got a few left backs and obviously Tristan Abrahams has been suggested to me off camera, off comments. So I've given him a scout. And then I've got just a multitude of left backs because that's the first real position I need because I'm going to be just left with one. I also think I should probably scout a right back. I haven't done that yet. I will probably do that. A right back, I'm hoping really that you lot will suggest again on this one some strikers. If not, I'll have to do that myself. But you never know. Where are we going? First team. Quality and pacey is really what I look for in fullbacks. So we've got another scout going out for a right back. We've got left backs. We've got a striker in there. I'm scouting. I went to scout a suggestion from Gary again because obviously he suggested Charles Cook. So a banger of a suggestion. I went to scout Dunn, a centre back from Motherwell, and unfortunately he's already joining a club and there's not much I can really do about that. I decided to scout Barry Maguire instead. Doesn't look as good and his contract's nearly up, but he's not looking like he's going to be coming to the club, to be fair. So if you've only got any other centre backs you'd like to suggest me, that would be great. But other than that, lads, that is season 1 done of Grimsby to Glory. Just wanted to say thanks for all the support on it. I've doubled in subscribers since this first season and I'm obviously going to do this hopefully until we win the Champions League. So I don't know how the growth's going to go then, but it's been mad so far and I really appreciate it all. Thanks for watching this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you of course enjoy the series and you can't wait for season 2, which is coming very, very soon, do subscribe and I'll see you all in the next one.